You're listening to All in the Industry, an independent podcast dedicated to behind-the-scenes talent in the hospitality industry, hosted and produced by me, Shari Bayer. Since initially launching in 2014, we have broadcast more than 400 episodes, and now we're excited to be on our new platform. To learn more, visit allintheindustry.com. Support for this episode comes from Bayer Public Relations, a full-service PR, consulting, and marketing agency based in New York City, specializing in culinary and hospitality. Founded in 2003 by me, Shari Bayer, we are a company built on dedication, integrity, and positive thinking, combined with a genuine passion for what we do. BPR, be seen, be heard, be known. To learn more, visit BayerPublicRelations.com. Well, hello. Welcome to All in the Industry on our new All in the Industry platform. I'm your host and producer, Shari Bayer, and this is our 403rd episode of this series, which is dedicated to behind-the-scenes talent in the hospitality industry. Today, I have a special on-the-road show from the Best Chef Awards 2024, which took place in Dubai, UAE in early November, and I will share more details in a moment. But first, as I do in every show, I will start with my PR tip, and then I will have my coverage with exclusive interviews from Dubai, and one of them includes a speed round, and then I will close out with my solo dining experience. As the founder of Bayer Public Relations, I'm going to tip the show off with my PR tip of the week. So today's tip is to go out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself. Yes, it's good to push boundaries and explore uncharted territory, stepping outside of the familiar and trying something new. By engaging in different experiences, we can not only learn a great deal about ourselves, but gain insight into who we want to be, leading to growth both personally and professionally. So let's not be afraid to dive into the unknown, understanding that it can lead to bettering us. That's my tip today. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is a special on-the-road show on the Best Chef Awards 2024, which took place from November 4th to 6th, 2024 in Dubai. And yes, I was there, and it was my first time in Dubai and my first time attending these awards. And it was quite a spectacular few days of delicious food and drink and celebration, and I'm so glad I got to be a part of it. So for the first time in its history, the Best Chef Awards traveled to the Middle East region to celebrate its 8th edition, and the announcement of the Best Chef Awards 2024 was certainly a highlight of the celebration, but there were many wonderful events and activities leading up to the gala, including a press conference, area talks, food meets science demonstrations, as well as collab dinners and many delicious meals. The area talks took place at One and Only One Zaabil, which was a downtown Dubai hotel, beautiful property, and had a fantastic view while the sun was setting. And that featured a really nice panel discussion. And then the next day, we were back at the same property for Food Meets Science, which featured wonderful cooking demonstrations and presentations by several of the chefs. And that was really great. And there was a reception part of both of these events too. So we got to mix and mingle over some nice bites and drinks. And then the following day on November 6th were the Gala Awards. And that was at the Atlantis, the Palm in the austere tent. and it was a fabulous celebration. And this was the largest edition of the Best Chef Awards to date, and it was powered by the Dubai Department of Economy and Tourism, and really exciting to be in Dubai, a part of this celebration. And the rating system they're using now is 3 knives for the best, 2 knives for world class, and 1 knife for excellent. And they only recognized by number the top 3 chefs and restaurants, as well as some special awards. So for the top 3, for the number 1 spot, Rasmus Monk of Alchemist in Copenhagen. Number 2, Albert Adria of Enigma in Barcelona. And number 3, Erik Kravildgaard of Restaurant Jordanair in Gentofte, Denmark, which is outside of Copenhagen. And I'm lucky I've been to 2 of 3 of those restaurants. And on this show today, I have interviews with 2 out of 3 as well. And actually, it's not the same 2 out of 3. I've been to Alchemist and to Enigma, and I've not been to Jordanair. I would love to go. And on the show today, you'll be hearing from Rasmus and Erik. More details to come. Big congratulations to all 3 of these chefs and their teams and everyone on the list. There are many chefs who I've dined at their restaurant and are part of my Chef Wise book and have been in this podcast. So it was a thrill to be there and celebrate with them. And the production was really great. And there was great energy in the room. And everyone was dressed up and happy to see each other. It was pretty amazing to see how far people came to be a part of this in Dubai. There were chefs traveling from New Zealand and Brazil and London and all around the world. So you can go to thebestchefawards.com to see everyone on the list. And again, congratulations to all. So here's what's coming up on this show. I have 5 interviews. First, I speak with Christian Gadaw. He's the co-founder of the Best Chef Awards, which he co-founded with Joanna Slusersick. So I was honored to speak with him and get to meet him and Joanna and their whole team. Following that, you'll hear from Gregoire Berger, the chef from Oceana at the Atlantis, the Palm. And I was able to go to a collab dinner that he did with Tala Bashmi, who is in my Chef Wise book. And her restaurant is Fusions by Tala in Bahrain, and she received 3 knives and also is currently number 9 on MENA's 50 Best Restaurants. And he has a Michelin star and is currently number 3 on MENA's 50 Best. And he received 3 knives, and I'm so glad we had a chance to chat and that I got to go to their collab, which was truly wonderful. And then I speak with Erik Kravildgaard. He's the chef and co-owner of Restaurant Jordanair in Gentofte, Denmark, which again is outside of Copenhagen. He has 3 Michelin stars, 3 knives. He's number 3 on the Best Chef Awards list. So I was thrilled to speak with him. And as I said, I've not been to his restaurant yet, but I can't wait to go. Following that, I speak with Mohammed Orfali of Orfali Bros. It's Orfali, B-R-O-S. He has 1 Michelin star, number 1 on the MENA list, 2 knives. And this year he received the Origins and Future Award at the ceremony. And the restaurant he runs with his 2 brothers, Wasim and Omar, hence the name Orfali Bros. And I had a fantastic solo lunch there on my first day in Dubai, and we met for the first time, and he was so warm and welcoming, and I'm grateful for his hospitality and that we got a chance to talk at the awards too. And finally, I speak with Rasmus Monk of Alchemist in Copenhagen, which I was fortunate to dine at back in April, and I did an interview with Rasmus, episode 391, if you want to go back and listen to that. And Rasmus is number 8 on the world's 50 best list. He has 2 Michelin stars, received 3 knives, and the number 1 spot on the Best Chef Awards this year, which is phenomenal. So congratulations to Rasmus and all the chefs. For the full list, again, you can go to thebestchefawards.com and follow on social media at The Best Chef Awards. And I will announce that again at the end of the show. And I'll leave you with that. Let's go to my interviews, which also have a couple intro bits that you'll hear. And then I'll come back and share my solo dining experience. So here you go, my conversations from the Best Chef Awards Dubai 2024. Enjoy. Well, hello, this is Shari Bayer with All in the Industry, and I'm in Dubai en route to the Best Chef Awards Dubai 2024. I'm heading to the talks, which are happening today, and there's more activities. I'm so excited to be here, and it's my first time in Dubai, so stay tuned for my coverage, and thank you as always for being part of All in the Industry. Hi, so we're here in Dubai. Can you tell my listeners your full name and your title?
Yes, I am Christian, the CEO and founder of the Best Chef Awards. Welcome to Dubai. We are this edition is the 8th edition of the Best Chef Awards, the first time in Middle East. We are very happy, and we think we are in Dubai at the best moment, at the right moment, because Dubai is really sexy city. The Best Chef is a new project. It's, I think, the perfect match. Our arriving chef from all around the world. We are very, very happy from America, from Asia, from Europe, from Africa. Yes.
Well, I'm so excited to be here. It's my first time attending these awards, first time in Dubai. And so what inspired you to start the Best Chefs?
The Best Chef is history of my failure, because my dream was to be a chef, to be the best chef, very ambitious. But something was not in the right moment, right line. I decided to make the Best Chef as project, because I was, in my opinion, was only raking or guide focused on restaurant, but not to the chef as a professional profile. We just decided with Joanna to do it. It was really crazy. Everybody was thinking we are crazy. Mm-hmm. But from the beginning, I need to say, we were really sure this will work, and the Best Chef will be will grow and be important in the food industry.
So you started 10 years ago?
Yes, the idea started 10 years ago. And but the official start was 2017 from Warsaw in Poland. The second edition was in Milan in Italy, and the third edition was Barcelona. After was the virtual edition during the pandemic time, and 2021 21st in Amsterdam, 22 in Madrid, 23 in Yucatan, Mexico, and now here in Dubai.
And we'll stay tuned for where next year is.
Next year, we don't know yet, but we will announce soon.
Well, I'll stay tuned for that. So talk a little about what's happening here in Dubai with all the activities you have planned.
Oh, Dubai is really big, good vibes from chefs, from restaurants. It's a really positive city. The people are really ambitious. The chefs are organizing many activities with international top chefs like Alvaro Clavillo from Bogota, Floriano Pellegrino from Bros, Italy, Talabashmi from Bahrain. Wow. I am also a little surprised from all this power we are feeling. We are very, very happy to be in Dubai. It was the right city. This is the right city.
Yes, so there's collaboration dinners happening, and the talks are today, and tomorrow you have the food and science.
Today we have area talks the topic of the both conference, Area Talks and Food Science, is the future of food. Area Talks is a discussion panel. We involve many chefs, also professional. We are a free speech area, and we talk about the future, about the critical points, what we can improve, what is the best way to make a better and stronger food industry.
And then tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Food Science. Food Science is a cooking show. Demonstration show with scientists and chefs, with many presentations from Angel Leon from Aponiente. You will see the King of the Sea. Will make a really nice show. It's also other chefs. Very nice. Yeah.
And then the awards.
And the final day, the most waiting, the most sexy day, the award ceremony at the Atlantis De Palm. We are waiting to show our new rating, new selection, new system. And I can already say are not just 100 chefs, but are more chefs from all around the world. We are very happy because I think the best generation of chefs is today here in Dubai. We are making the best chef more inclusive, with big names, with top names, but also with the young emergency chef from all around the world. All together, this is the best chef what we love.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to meet some chefs here who I only know from some correspondence or from Instagram. I have a book that came out last year called Chef Wise, and several of my chefs are a part of these awards and these activities. So thank you for bringing everyone together. And where are you excited to dine while you're here? I know there's lots of amazing restaurants, but
with respect to all restaurants, what I need to say is are many top restaurants like Oceano with Chef Grégoire Berger. It's Tracing Studio, Imanshu Saini. It's Rove from Daniel Birk. Especially, I went for the first time by Takahisa, a Japan restaurant here in Dubai. It was incredible food, incredible vibe, incredible service, very nice place. Many places are in Dubai. Here is 10 out.
yes, fantastic. Yeah, Oceano's on my list. I'm going to be going there while I'm in town, and I went to Tristan's studio last night. It's fantastic. So awesome. I will let you get to the activities. So nice to meet you. Thank you for having me, and I'm excited. So thank you.
Welcome to Dubai.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Hello. Can you please tell my listeners your name and the restaurant that you have here in Dubai?
So my name is Chef Grégoire Berger. I'm come from France, and I'm the chef of Oceano in Atlantis de Palm in Dubai.
Say the name of the restaurant again, the way you pronounce it.
It's called Oceano. Yeah, so people say Oceano or Oceano. For me, it's Oceano. Like ocean, Oceano.
I had a fantastic dinner there last night. Your collab with Tala Bashmi, who's part of my Chef Wise book, which I was excited to get to try her food. But talk a little about your collaboration. Like, how did that come together?
So, we do many collaboration in my restaurant, and obviously when the best chef arises, we had discussion to do collaboration with chef from the region. It's always nice to have a lady cooking with us, because we also think that it's important to have a diversity and be able to create experiences with people that create different things, right? And so we started to get along to discuss the menu, and I've always been following her on what she's doing. So I think she's amazing. It was great.
It was really amazing. It was 10 courses, and it was a mixed match between some were yours, some were Tala's, and some were a combo. How did you go about putting the menu together?
So usually when we have a guest coming in our restaurant, we always inspire our food to the guests coming in, right? In order to make sure that the menu hopefully will be seamless and that everything looks like it's a a menu made by one person. And as you can see, because you've been here, the menu itself doesn't contain any names, so you don't know who is doing what. So this plays also on the intellect, and like that guess. A guest can guess basically who's doing what, and this is what creates a bit of magic. So I just got inspired by her and what she's doing, and I try to understand a bit her style and try to do something that will match with, and most of the time it works.
Well, it really did work. Talk a little about the inspiration behind your candle dish.
So the candle, it's a dish we created. It was called, and it's still called, a moment of celebration. The idea was to convey basically and embody the story with a gimmick, which is not really a gimmick, right? But the idea was to be able to lit a candle and drink wine in the darkness, basically. And this is what a moment of celebration when I was a teenager. And I started to work in a fruit farm, and basically we started very early at the morning. And during the afternoon, it was so hot, so we used to go in the barn with the guy that paying us, and we used to just light a candle because we had to close all the windows to keep the freshness inside, basically, and drink wine. And so we tried to basically tell this story through something happening, and then we bring a candle on the table. Then we light this candle, we decant the wine, and the wine is here on purpose to make basically the candle exist for the guests, right? And then when it comes to the garnish coming in front of the guests, we cut the candle and we have a moment of celebration.
Yeah, well, it was all a surprise to me, and it really was magical. Plus, I was dining solo, and I had that fantastic aquarium to get mesmerized by as those in between courses. I mean, that is quite a spectacular showcase of fishies and stingrays and sharks. And are you used to it at this point?
I think I always say that it's my best enemy. It's beautiful because it's an amazing place, but this also can drive people only for this.
Yeah.
So the idea was try to distract people from the tank to the food and be able to have the aquarium as a backdrop only. That was my main purpose.
Yeah, well, it all worked, and I really enjoyed the experience tremendously. I feel really lucky that I got to dine at the restaurant and meet you. What brought you to Dubai initially?
So, I've been traveling the world since I'm 19. I'm 30 years right now. And I met my wife in Morocco back then in 2012. We got married very quick, and then we moved to Paris. And when you travel a lot, you get very open-minded about everything. And when we moved back to Paris, we felt it wasn't for us. So at this point, Dubai was like fairly new for most, but we felt it was a place where we could be together, living in peace without any drama, and maybe have a family, which we have right now. So we started with this kind of ideal oasis where we could live in a great environment, right? And it proved to be right.
Yes, well, this is my first time here, so it's exciting to see the city and all the amazing restaurants and hotels and everything happening here. Do you get to dine out when you're in town?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we all dine out. I think the culinary scene is very diverse. There is many restaurants like Fresh in Studio, there is Orfali Bros, there is Moonrise, there's Rowan 45, many others that I cannot even name. It's an amazing place, right? But there is also very simple restaurant, family restaurant that you can enjoy every day. Very good food, diversity of food. To me, it's really a place where, to be honest, I don't go in much fine dining. Usually, I get invited to many stuff, but usually I don't go much. There's a restaurant I love called Takahisa as well. It's a Japanese restaurant. So I think you could spend your whole life dining in Dubai without like really exhausting all and really still enjoying, right? So it's a great place.
Yes, well, Moonrise is on my list coming up. I have a dinner there right before I head back to New York. So we're here at the Best Chef Awards. What's your role, and how is it having this big annual chef awards come to your city?
So the best chef for me, it's a little bit particular because I've been, I know Christian since more than since 2016. So I've seen the evolution of it, and it's always been part of my life since I'm in Dubai, basically, because it started in 2000. I started in 2014, and I must say, having them here right now, it's amazing. And what's my role is just to be around and meet other chefs, inspire others, and be able to maybe support a little bit the best chef on certain things because we many chefs as me in Dubai have a lot of experience and know everyone, so we can also support. But I think the real role of the best chef is to have fun, to be together and having a great moment.
Yes, I love the community of chefs coming together, and it's wonderful to be here to meet you. Any parting thoughts, or I have 2 more days here? Anything I should not miss doing or seeing or eating or drinking while I'm in town?
I mean, to be honest, I think it's worth looking at downtown. Maybe have a quick tour in the desert because it's pretty fun, right? And when it comes to restaurants, all the restaurants I name, you should go and have a look.
Well, you'll be the first to know this before Instagram knows I was on a camel this morning.
Great. So I'm looking forward to see that. It'll be fun.
Yeah, 10 minutes on a camel. I did
Yeah.
it.
That's fun.
I had to. Went in Dubai.
You did it.
Thank you so much. Congratulations on all your success. And you're changing restaurants, or you're moving on to a new project.
Yes, I'll be leaving at the end of the year after 10 years. So I'll make sure the baby is safe. And then after, I'll be flying with my own wings to other horizons, I would say. And like my father used to say, life starts at the end of your comfort zone. So you have to get out of your comfort zone, which I'm doing.
Good advice, good tip. And yes, whatever you do next, I'm sure it will be amazing, and I will follow along.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for
Well, hello, this is Shari Bayer of All in the Industry, coming to you live from the Best Chef Awards 2024 in Dubai. Getting ready for the awards, about to sit down for an interview with a chef who's here. So stay tuned, and thank you as always for being part of All in the Industry. Well, hello.
Hello, Shari. Hello, Shari. Nice to sit here with you in Dubai.
Wonderful to be here with you in Dubai. So tell my listeners your full name and your restaurant.
My name is Erik Krav Vilgaard. I'm a chef and owner, co-owner of Restaurant Joanna in Copenhagen with 3 Michelin stars. I run the restaurant with my wife, and then we have 6 kids and 2 horses and a dog.
You have 6 kids, 2 horses and a dog and a wife, and a 3 Michelin star restaurant.
Yes. But luckily, I have the strongest wife in the world that can support me in all this. And she's the brain behind the operation. She's like the front of house and everything but the cooking she's taking care of. So
Amazing. When did your restaurant open?
we opened in May 17 with no investors in a 3-star hotel outside Copenhagen. Just took a chance. And people asked us back then, so what is the ambition? I say, cocky and a little bit ballsy to say, within 2 years, there's a Michelin star restaurant. And everybody laughed. 7 years in, we have 3 stars. So, I mean, I don't think they laugh anymore. So.
No, I'm dying to come to your restaurant. And yes, I love Copenhagen, and I will be back.
Yeah.
So what type of cuisine are you doing? Is it a tasting menu only restaurant?
Yes, we are only as a tasting menu only. And we offer between 18 and 24 servings always. And my cooking is like very unique. It's like all other chefs, of course, would say. But I cook with my Nordic upbringing, French training, and my Japanese inspiration. So it's like sort of like a like a crossbreed between many different flavors and kitchens. And I cook what I like to eat myself.
Where did you gain restaurant experience?
First time when I was in youth institution, like in the prison. So that's when I learned the way to people's emotions through food. And then I worked in different very good kitchens. One of the biggest influences for my career must have been my time at Noma, where I worked, because the energy at Noma was like, wow, wild and vibrant and so energetic that, I was like in fish in water back then. So I owe a lot of respect to Renee and the Noma team, and my brother especially as well, Torsten. So yeah.
Yes. Was this at Noma, the original location?
Yes, that was in the original location back in 2006 to 9. And then I was out of the industry for quite a few years doing something different, which is needs a parental adversary.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did a lot of criminal stuff, was involved in a lot of bad things. And then I needed to find a purpose again. I found love again in cooking. And then our parents died, and I broke down. And then to pick me up, there was this amazing woman with red hair that came and saved me in some way, you can say. She looked at me and said, hey, you need to pull yourself together and do what you're best, do what you do best, and that's cooking. And now we're here. And that's my wife, Tina, who has an eye for talent, apparently. So
Wow, that's an amazing story. What was the impact when you went from 2 Michelin stars to 3? Was there a big impact when that happened? Like reservations became impossible?
yes, of course we felt it because, like I like to say, we were fully booked before with 2 stars because people like what we're doing. So we had long waiting lists, but they just became longer with 3 stars. So, but it's good for business to be a 3-star restaurant because people. It's good for the region. It's good for Denmark to have 3-star restaurants because people travel in for this, but they don't travel to Denmark just to eat with my restaurant. They also eat at the new restaurants coming and the more established restaurants with 3 stars and 2 stars and 1 stars, no stars, stays in hotels. It's good. It's good for tourism. So we're proud to contribute to that. So.
Yeah, I love visiting, eating my way through, and also getting some smørbrød,
Yes.
if I'm saying it correct at all.
It's close to perfect. Smørbrød. So smørbrød is my favorite lunch thing to eat. With a beer and a snaps. And then the curry herring is my favorite one. Pickled curry herring.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a favorite yet, but they're delicious. So we're here at the Best Chef Awards 2024 in Dubai. What are you looking forward to most tonight? I mean, this is my first time here at this awards. Have you been coming to these?
I've been participating for many years in these awards, not many years, like the last 5 years. And what they have created over those 5 years, I've been involved and being invited and seeing it happen, seeing it grow. It's just mesmerizing because it started as a strong project, but it's small. It grew. And when you walk around today and see the ambience, and what I'm looking the most forward to is to meet people, because it's not a list. It's not an accolade in itself. They are also that, but it's a community. And that is what I'm very proud of being a part of, because we get to meet each other across the borders, and at least once a year. And it's very magical to be part of. I'm very proud of being part of the Best Chef Awards, for sure.
I feel the same way as a journalist here covering this on my podcast and just being part of the community and seeing all you chefs, you talented chefs. And I'm going to let you get to the festivities. Do you have time for a quick speed round?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to name a couple of things and you get to pick your preference, such as chocolate or vanilla.
Vanilla.
All right. Good job. Eat in at home or eat out at a restaurant?
Depends on the situation. But eat out.
Wine, beer, cocktail, mocktail, or champagne?
Champagne.
Tasting menu or a la carte?
Tasting menu.
Small plates or large plates?
Small plates.
Communal table or chef's counter?
Communal table.
Tipping or all-inclusive charge?
Always tipping. Always tipping.
Smørbrød or a hot dog off the streets of Copenhagen?
Smørbrød. Always smørbrød.
Cooking for chefs that you are friends with or having chefs you're friends with cook for you?
Cooking for chefs I'm friends with. I love to cook for people.
Fantastic. 2 more. Cheese plate or dessert?
That's a difficult one. I would have to go with cheese plate, even though I don't have a cheese plate in my restaurant. So.
Yet.
But my kitchen doesn't call for a cheese plate. So.
And last one is Copenhagen or Dubai?
Copenhagen.
Woohoo. That's the game. You win. I'm going to let you get to the activities. Thank you so much. So nice to get to know you a little bit. Can't wait to visit you in Copenhagen, and congratulations on all your success.
Thank you. Can't wait to welcome you to Copenhagen. Be my guest, please.
Thank you. Well, hello. Congratulations.
Hello. Thank you so much.
Tell my listeners your name and restaurant.
Mohammed Orfani and Orfani Bros, Dubai.
Congratulations on Best Chef 2024, Dubai. Which awards did you get tonight?
The Origin in the Future. And it's such an honor, to have such... I don't want to say, man. I don't have I'm speechless, almost speechless. It's such an award to have it in the city where we live, where's our people, the community. So it's mean a lot for us, to be honest. um, and it's paid off the hard work of my brother and my team, and they are family more than team. And I don't know, I'm super happy. Speechless. I usually I speak more, but now I'm lost.
Well, the crowd went wild at announcements of your name and your honor, and I was so honored to get to dine at your restaurant the other day for lunch.
Thank you.
I think I tried the whole menu.
Yeah, almost. No, you try half of the menu. You still you have to come again to try the other menu.
I mean, I did pretty good as a solo diner, right?
Yeah. I love that because I always travel also for myself for food, and I love food. And sometimes I feel difficult, like, with the small restaurants, if they don't have tasting menu, to dine by yourself. So we built this one in purpose, because if like traveling alone, you come to our family bros, you don't feel alone. You feel like with the family, and we are surrounding you, and then that's the style of our hospitality.
Your hospitality is incredible. You made me feel so welcome. And yes, all the one bite dishes, or they're more than maybe one bite, they are ideal for a soloist to try
like,
multiple things.
It's like 2-3 bites. Some of them one bite. Depends, like, how we build it. Sometimes we build it like to be one bite to surprise you with different experience. Sometimes the bite is not enough to understand what's going on. You need a second bite. So that's why we build it into 2 bite or 3 bite.
Well, I would describe it almost like every bite, it was like a pow. It was like a lot of umami, a lot of flavor, but you had stories behind every dish. Talk a little about the concept of your restaurant with your brothers.
So the idea for Fairy Bros, making the food that we love to eat, and without any limitation. We don't like rules, we're breaking it, but after we're breaking the rules, we respect the traditions as well. So we are from Syria, from Aleppo, and we travel all the way from Aleppo to Dubai long time ago. And then for us, Dubai is the world, and then we travel through Dubai to the world. The idea of our restaurants to make a new cuisine that's representing Dubai and the community, and they can see the diversity of my menu that's representing everyone. We focus on ingredients more than cuisine or belong to city or country. And for us, food should be delicious. So we focus on taste, ingredients, and textures. This is the 30 things we stand by. And to be honest, it's opened us a freedom of cooking. So freedom of cooking, that we can do what we want to do. It should be delicious. This is number one for us. This is the only rules that we respect. Sorry, with other rules we follow. Sorry, delicious. And we change the menu often. We try to be sustainable as much we can to support our sustainability, supporting the team, supporting the community, supporting all the local producer as much we can. And then we work on to be more, very healthy environment when it's come to the purchasing, to the ordering, plus. I really don't know how we making it happen. It's work. It's click and it's work. I don't know.
It works, and it may be the first time I've seen, I almost want to call it a double-decker kitchen in the middle of your space. Was that your design, and how'd that come about?
No, it's a bit masculine, to be honest, with 3 bros. So it's the idea is like to show, usually when they build a restaurant, they make the kitchen almost 40% and the dining room 60%. We're making an opposite. We make our kitchen 100%, and then we give 50% to the dining room. So my kitchen upstairs for my brothers, where they are both of them pastry chefs. So we can mix the pastries that we do with our food. So we separate it. So when you go inside our Fairy Bros, you feel like you are dining in a castle, home, kitchen. You don't know. It's like it has uniqueness. Sometimes I don't understand it.
No, you're right.
Really, I don't understand it.
Because I knew of you, and I obviously made a reservation and wanted to come to your restaurant, but I did not know what the design looked like or felt like. But it did feel like in someone's home, but it had like a very special quality to it, almost like a palace, but cozy.
It looks like a castle. It's like we didn't meant it to be something from Aleppo, but I think the design is a bit also Renaissance to Muslim arches, blend them together. You can see the gold and the brass, and then at the same time we have the limestone that's come from Aleppo. And I don't know, we broke an edge few things. You can see some of the, the limestone broken, the edge of the wall broken, the table sometimes broken. That's to tell the people, like, we don't want to be a classic. You just want to, as we say, break regular rules, but respect traditions in a way, like, give us the freedom to do more and more and more. And Dubai deserve that, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, you deserve your recognition. So congratulations.
Thank you. This is recognition for Dubai. And I believe Dubai, one of the most strongest gastronomic city in the world, not only in the Middle East, because of the community, because of diversity. And we are one of them, by the way. There are so many great restaurants in the city. You need to come and discover it, not only Orfali Bros.
I'm doing my best for the 4 days here to eat my way through, but there's a lot. I'm only getting a little taste of it.
Really, from the street food to the casual dining to the fine dining to the Michelin star to a small kiosk you find it maybe in the street doing some burger and ice cream, they are all amazing.
Wow, you're amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you going to celebrate?
Gonna have a party with the guys and my bros right now.
They're waiting. I'm going to let you go.
100%.
Come visit me in New York.
I would love to. I never been in Europe. I never made it yet to US, but soon I want to visit New York and I want to go to Brooklyn. I want to go to Cats. I want to go to try so many things. My list is really, really big.
I'll join you.
I would love that.
All right. Well, so great to see you. Thank you. And again, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Rasmus Monk, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing quite good, to be honest. Yeah, we've been very privileged the last couple of days here. So.
Yeah, you're having quite a week. So we're here at the Best Chef Awards 2024 in Dubai, and you were just titled the #1 spot. How do you feel about the accolade, the 3 knives?
I actually thought believed that it was why we came here to see this award show now with the new accolades of 1, 2, 3 knives. So I look forward to see where we were placed there, and to get this award here, I'm quite surprised and speechless as well. So it's a big honor, and I feel very humble for receiving that. So that means a lot.
Yeah, well, okay, you've become my friend over the past few months, having dined at Alchemist back in the spring. And then I saw you at the World's 50 Best in Vegas and now here. And I feel so lucky that I got to meet you and dine at your restaurant because it's extraordinary. You deserve all these accolades, in my opinion, and others too. So with the Best Chef Awards, when were you first acknowledged on the list? Do you recall?
Back in the days at my old restaurant, actually, I think I was voted there for I can't remember, but number 80 or something like that on the list. I can't remember exact number. So it's been a list that I have followed. There's also been a list that's had grown for the last nearly 10 years. So that's so I've been following on the side, and I've been privileged to be on the list for some time. And last year as number 6 in Yucatan in Mexico, and then to come here and to with a new setup and where they only mention top 3 be that privileged to receive #1 there. I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, it's amazing. So you're having an amazing week because you found out about another award you got in Denmark.
Yeah, yesterday evening we were so lucky to receive the best restaurant in Denmark. So I could celebrate with the team over the phone, and now I just look forward to come home and to celebrate both this award and the best restaurant in Denmark. So it's been a good week, I would say. Yeah.
So reservations, I know, are already hard to get. I think they just got harder. But do you think you'd open a second restaurant, or just you're going to keep going with Alchemist right now?
I think so. Yeah, I should never say never. But I think I have a lot of focus on Alchemist, and we only open when I'm there, and it's I put all my time and effort into that restaurant, so it's hard for me to imagine a life where I have 2 of those restaurants, because it just take a lot of time. So right now I focus on that one, and let's see what's happening in the future.
Yeah, well, that makes sense to me. And how are you enjoying your time here in Dubai?
I just became a little bit better, to be honest. It's been amazing. It's been some very good days. There's happening so much in Dubai. It's blooming of like places that's just opened. So I need to come back because there's too many places I couldn't visit on this trip. So we love to come back to the city and feel like the whole thing here with all of the restaurants is quite amazing. So, but otherwise, yeah. Now it's the last day. Last night we're flying home in I think 5-6 hours from now. So, and then full service tomorrow evening. So it's gonna be a tough one. But I think I can find the energy with a award like that as well.
Yeah, well, congratulations. I'm thrilled for you and your team. Amazing team you have. Such hospitality. So I will let you get back to the party and maybe a couple of hours sleep and take a few more selfies. Not selfies. How many pictures have you taken in the past hour?
I honestly don't know. It's been quite overwhelming. I thought I've been to editions like this where I've been taking some pictures with people, but it's been quite overwhelming. There's been a lot of people that want the picture. So it's of course also amazing to have that, like, to feel that somebody acknowledged your work and have seen the work, and I hope they can inspire other chefs and new generations to go out there and make an impact with the craft. Yeah.
You're a celebrity. And I'm going to get my selfie with you too before we go, even though I got one already, but I'm getting another one. So thank you so much. And congratulations. Hi.
Welcome back to All in the Industry. I'm your host and producer, Shari Bayer, and this is my special on-the-road show on the Best Chef Awards 2024, which took place in Dubai, UAE, in November. I hope you enjoyed my conversations. Thanks to everyone who chatted with me. It was wonderful to spend time and celebrate with all of you. And thank you to Christian and team for having me. I really loved being a part of the celebration, and I'm so happy for all the chefs and restaurants. Well-deserved recognition, so congratulations. And it was very cool to be in Dubai. So it's time for my solo dining experience. So this week, it's at Trisand Studio. Here's the rundown. The location, St. Regis Gardens, The Palm, Jumeirah, Dubai, UAE. The concept, offering a uniquely captivating dining experience, challenging common perceptions of Indian cuisine by showcasing flavors both new and familiar through a creative lens. The ethos places an emphasis on the transformation and amplification of humble ingredients sourced locally from organic and sustainable farmers in the UAE. The chef, Himanshu Sani. Why did I go? Well, this restaurant is highly rated on many best of lists, and Himanshu is featured in my ChefWise book. And I met him in person at the World's 50 Best back in June in Las Vegas. We did a little interview there on my coverage of that awards. And I was so excited to go to his restaurant in Dubai. So that is why I went. My experience. So I made a reservation for one. They have two seatings. I was a part of the early seating at 6 p.m. And there aren't that many seats. The tables are very spaced apart. And the dining room is in front of a beautiful open kitchen, looking at a chef's counter that just looks like a stage. And I was seated smack in the middle of the dining room at a very large table, looking straight on into the kitchen. It was prime seating, even though I have to say there isn't a bad seat in the house. Everyone gets a view of the kitchen, but I was really center staged. And the meal was so exceptional. They told a story throughout the dining experience. There was a lovely woman on the team who came by throughout the meal with a map of India and explained where the dishes were coming from, which regions, and every dish had a beautiful presentation. Himanshu came out as his team members and kneeled tableside and explained each dish. There was one dish that had a parade of kitchen staff coming through, each adding one element to the plate, which was pretty cool. There was one point where the lights went out and the dishes was glowing. I'm not doing it justice, but each course was beautiful and delicious and unique. And I felt very honored to get to experience this restaurant because so much love and dedication went into planning their menu and experience. So what did I get? So the tasting menu, the title was Rising India, and I had a special non-alcoholic pairing to go with the meal, which was really well done, delicious drinks in pretty glassware. I appreciated the pairing so much. And I'll just tell you about some of the courses because it was a lot. There were snacks. One of them was pani puri avocado with jicama, green plum, aguachile. The next courses were called Thar Desert, and one was white asparagus, rice, no rice, pandan kadhi, asparagus, and anise broth. Following was Deccan Plateau, and one of the dishes was ghee roast crab, burnt cinnamon. Following was Inspiration Sadhya, Celebration of Flavors. There was a Coastal Plains section, which included lobster tail, pickled carrot, and alape curry. Following a section of Northern Plains and Himalayan mountains. And a dish in that section was king oyster noodles, black fungus XO, morel shoyu. And then desserts. One of them was oyster pearl, rambutan seawater. And another one was banana and hazelnut tortellini, miso caramel, Southern Indian filter coffee. So those were some of the dishes, and it's kind of hard to explain how fantastic they were. So I say, just go if you can get to Dubai, and look on Instagram at my account, All Industry, and at Tristan Studio. You'll be able to see some of these amazing creations and understand a little more about the cuisine that they're doing, which is really special. So my take, it was truly amazing. I see why Tristan Studio has gotten so many accolades. The ambiance, it's modern, simplistic dining room, very spaced out tables, they're white tablecloth, open kitchen, as I said, a beautiful stage. And there's a front, more loungy area and a bar and outdoor area. It is located on a rooftop. And we did gather there for a little after party after the awards. So that was fun. Perfect for dining with friends or solo. There were a few other solo diners when I was there, actually. So interesting tidbit. Tristan Studio is currently number 13 on the world's 50 best restaurants list, number 2 on MENA's 50 best. It has 2 Michelin stars, 3 knives, and received a special Best Dubai Award at the Best Chef Awards this year. So congratulations, it's awesome. Personal fun fact. So where else did I dine in Dubai? Here are some of the places. As I said, I went to Orfali Bros, which was fabulous. I also went to 3 Phils and 11 Woodfire, which were founded by Akmal Anwar, who is in my Chef Wise book. And I went to his new spot called Funculio, and those were all great. I also mentioned I went to Oceano for their collab with Gregoire Bourget, along with Tala Bashmi of Fusions by Tala. And that was a truly special experience. I also went to Gaia for some Greek cuisine. It's a chef who's in my book. Izu Ani is the chef. He was not there when I visited, so I missed him, but I'm glad I got to go. I checked out Studio Franzen, which just opened at the same hotel as where Oceano is, which is the Palm Atlantis. And I just had a little snack and drink there because it was kind of a second dinner, but it was great. This is Franzen from Stockholm, and his fine dining restaurant was opening a few days later. So next time I'm in Dubai, I will have to check that out. That's called FZN. Okay, so where else did I go? I went to Moonrise, which is number 4 on MENA's 50 Best Restaurants list, and received 1 knife from the Best Chef Awards. And that was another tasting menu. Really terrific. I also went to Kanoya, which is Neha Mishra's restaurant, and it's currently number 11 on MENA's 50 Best Restaurants, and was amazing. I loved meeting Neha for the first time. She's in my Chef-Wise book, and had fantastic sushi and ramen there. Really loved that. And I also got to go to a wonderful dessert tasting at Bricks by Chef Carmen Ruda Hernandez, and that was really special. And that's my meals. I'm probably missing something. And also while in Dubai, I did go out to the desert and have a little camel ride and dune bashing and sandboarding experience. I found my Chef-Wise book at Kinokuniya bookstore at the largest mall ever. Seriously, this mall was huge, but it was so cool to find my book in Dubai. And I went to the top of the Burj Khalifa, which is the tallest building in the world. Had some tea up there. So I did a few touristy things too. The cost of my meal at Tristan Studio was $995 AED. That's about $270 US. And that's not including the NA pairing. Would I go back? For sure, yes. I would love to go back. It was really exceptional. And their website is tristanstudio.com and Instagram at Tristan Studio. And that's TRESIND Studio. So thank you, Himanshu, for such a fantastic experience. I really love dining at your restaurant. And thank you to your whole team, including your maitre d', Vipin Panwar. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Big congratulations on all of your success. Okay, so that's the show. Again, thank you so much, the Best Chef Awards, for having me. To Christian and Joanna, and to Raffaele, and to Nadia, and everyone else involved. Amazing production. Congratulations. It was wonderful to meet you all and be a part of the celebration. And I hope to see you again in the future. We'll see where the awards are next year. I know you're scouting locations, so I look forward to seeing where 2025 is going to be and hopefully celebrating with you all again. And thank you so much to all the chefs who joined me in conversation and all the chefs who cooked for me and everyone I spent time with, from old to new friends. It was really great to connect in Dubai. For more information, you can go to thebestchefawards.com and follow on social at The Best Chef Awards. You can follow me at Shari Bayer, at Bayer PR, and at All Industry. I will be continuing to post content, photos, and videos, as well as on our YouTube channel and Facebook page, All in the Industry. You can find all of our new episodes, as well as all of our archive shows, at allintheindustry.com. Yes, that is our new platform for all things All in the Industry. You can also find us wherever you listen to your podcasts, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible, and more. Just look for our logo, All in the Industry, and subscribe. And if you have a moment, please leave us a rating or review. It will help more people find our show and be greatly appreciated. Support for today's episode comes from Bayer Public Relations. BPR, be seen, be heard, be known. To learn more, visit BayerPublicRelations.com. And my other website is ShariBayer.com. And my book, Chef-Wise, Life Lessons from Leading Chefs Around the World by Phaidon is available wherever books are sold. Many thanks to my engineer today, Armin. I'm your host and producer, Shari Bayer. I will be back next year with a new show. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. See you in 2025. Enjoy the rest of the holiday season. And thank you, as always, for being part of All in the Industry. Bye. All in the Industry is an independent podcast hosted and produced by Shari Bayer. Follow us on Instagram at All Industry and on our Facebook page and YouTube channel, All in the Industry. Subscribe to our show wherever you listen to your podcasts so you don't miss any new episodes. To learn more, visit allintheindustry.com.